What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another full day of eating. So today I did something a little bit different. I'm gonna be taking you through my full day of eating, but we're gonna do it all in one go. We're gonna do it all right now. I got all the meals out in front of me, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'm just gonna kind of break each one of them down, and I'm gonna be showing you how I track them in MyFitnessPal. I recently did a video explaining how I calculate my calories. I am currently in a cut, so I'm eating in a caloric deficit. The goal is to lose a little bit of body fat. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Do not forget to hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions, and of course, do not forget to subscribe. All right, so I wanted to back you up a little bit because we got a lot going on. Here's my meals throughout the day. I'm gonna be kind of going step by step. I'll be inserting a clip of me making all of these meals. Let's get into it. Now, in my last video, I shared that I'm eating about 2,090 calories, something like that. I am not like super strict when it comes to my calories, but I am mindful because I am eating in a deficit. I am trying to lose body fat. So everything is already entered in. I put my calories just slightly lower to kind of compensate for, you know, the additional calories from like my cooking oil and stuff. Let's start off with first meal of the day. First thing I do when I wake up is I go to the gym. I do have a little something on my stomach before I go to the gym, so let's start off with our pre-workout snack. I prefer something pretty light, a waffle or a banana. This week I've been having an apple. So here I got some apple slices. These I don't really measure out. It's just an apple. I purchased the bag from Trader Joe's just because it was like on sale, but I usually just buy an apple and just slice it up. So I got one apple, and then I'm also having a super coffee just to give me a little bit of energy before the gym. And they're actually sponsoring today's video. So shout out to Super Coffee for sponsoring today's video. So personally, I am very sensitive to caffeine. I can only have so much in like small dosage, and most of the time it makes me super jittery and shaky, and then I get headaches and all of that stuff. So I've been having super coffee in the morning to just kind of give me that energy, fuel my workouts, get me throughout the day. And it's plant-based. They're all made with pea protein, they're paleo, they're gluten-free, and they're made with all natural flavor sourced from like fruits and vegetables, herbs, spices. All of their drinks are sweetened with monk fruit as well as stevia. So you don't have all that just added junk to it. Being in a cut right now, I'm being mindful for how many calories I'm consuming, and one bottle only has about 80 calories in it, and low in carbs. There's only 3 grams of carbs in this one, which is my favorite, the blueberry muffin. I get 10 grams of protein as well. Now, of course, your girl got a code for you. So if you hit my link, you'll actually get a free variety pack, free. The only thing you have to do is pay for shipping, which is like $7.99. I'll put it on the screen and I'll list it all down below. So you get to try it out. I'm telling you, these are so good. So yeah, this is what my pre-workout has been. Thank you again, Super Coffee, for sponsoring today's video. Again, everything will be listed down below. All right, moving into our post-workout snack. So right after the gym, I usually go for a protein shake or something quick like I just put on my stomach, because as soon as I get home, I like to shower, do my skincare, and just kind of get ready for the day. But I still need to put something else on my stomach post gym. So I love the Chobani Complete, lactose free. You know, us in dairy just does not go hand in hand, and it has 25 grams of protein in this. So especially if you're someone who doesn't like to hit the taste of protein powder, grab you one of these. Grab each part. I just shake it up, chug it. It's literally just a drink. About 190 calories, 17 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. What I did forget to mention is that I only use MyFitnessPal about once a week. And this is when me determining what I'm gonna eat for the entire week. So I usually go in and I figure out what protein sources that I want. So this week I knew I wanted chicken. I knew I wanted some steak. And then I usually always have eggs and like turkey bacon. Always have the yogurt, some type of protein shake. This one I'm having a super coffee. I go in and do my main protein sources first, and then I kind of adjust it. And I play around with the numbers until I hit where I need to hit. Put those numbers in first, and then you can start to add other things. So I hope that makes sense. All I do is I just take whatever it is, whether it be my super coffee. I love when things have labels on it like this, because all I do is just open up my app, open the scan barcode, and I can just scan it. And it'll save right to MyFitnessPal, which I'll insert. And so I'll just scan it, and then it shows one bottle, it shows everything that's in it, and then I just hit save. Same thing with this one, has a label on it or barcode. I just scan it, and then one bottle, and I save it. All right, moving along. Now we're gonna have our first like big meal of the day, which is breakfast, I guess you would say. This week I'm having eggs, turkey bacon, and potatoes. Potatoes are such a good source of carbs, and I think people forget about it all the time. Like, you can get a good amount of potatoes in for the amount of carbs that they have. So I'm having potatoes with some turkey bacon, 2 eggs, a little bit of the almond cheese that I get, the almond mozzarella cheese that I get from Trader Joe's. No dairy. And then I topped it with a little bit of salsa and a little bit of guacamole. I do chop everything up, and then I weigh it on my scale, and I kind of adjust from there. It's almost difficult to show you exactly how to count your macros. You just have to play around with the numbers. That's why I do it once a week, and I will eat the same thing for the entire week. But yeah, so this is what my first like big meal of the day is. All right, moving along, we got our sweet chili Brussels sprouts situation going on right here. I'm gonna include the recipe down below, but I just got some chicken thighs with some Brussels sprouts that literally just pop in the oven. Leave it alone, pop it in the oven. My rice, you guys know I love the Trader Joe's frozen rice. I just pop them in the microwave for 3 minutes and it's ready to go. Like, I like quick. Now, I portioned out 3 portions, and then I just kind of divide by 3. So I know I'm gonna be having this over the next 3 days. I don't really measure like the chicken and stuff after cooking it because I already measured it before. I know exactly how much it's a pound. The recipe is a pound, and I'm gonna divide that by 3 over the 3 days. It doesn't matter if I'm having a little bit more today or a little bit more tomorrow. My jasmine rice, same thing. I'm not weighing it out. I just know I'm having a third of the bag, but I'm gonna be eating that bag over the next 3 days. So no matter what, I'm having about a third. So it doesn't matter if your calories may be slightly lower one day, slightly higher, because throughout the week, after a full week, it's all gonna kind of equal out, if that makes sense. So here's my sweet chili Brussels sprout situation, and that is lunch. All right, moving along, we have dinner. So I'm not having carbs in this meal just because dessert, I wanted to save some more carbs for dessert, which you will see in a second. And just keep it simple, a protein and a veggie. So I'm just having some steak and asparagus. Super simple, not much to it. And insert clip here. When it comes to my flank steak, I did measure after cooking. So the thing is, when it comes to measuring out and weighing out your food, just keep it consistent. So my flank, I always measure after, but when I enter it in my MyFitnessPal, I always do cooked flank steak. When I'm doing like my chicken thighs from Trader Joe's, that's logged in raw. So those are my raw numbers, but just make sure that you actually type it in. So if you're measuring your food afterward, make sure you put in cooked, because that can definitely change, because cooked 5 ounces versus raw 5 ounces is very different, because we know the food shrinks after cooking it. So my flank steak, I always measure afterward, but you can totally measure it before, and that's fine as well. Just make sure you put raw flank in your MyFitnessPal. All right, last but not least, we have dessert. I'm a dessert gal, I'm a sweet tooth gal. I always want something sweet. And this time I decided to make it protein heavy. Definitely when I'm cutting, I really make sure that I'm getting enough protein in, because I want to maintain my muscle mass. So I made a little banana pudding situation going on here, but I did it with Greek yogurt, sugar-free pudding. So all I did was just mix the powder in with my Greek yogurt. You can do vanilla Greek yogurt, you can do banana, you can do sugar-free banana powder, or you can do sugar-free vanilla. Totally up to you. They didn't have the sugar-free banana, so I just got banana Greek yogurt. And I just layered in some mini vanilla wafers. Same thing with this, I just scanned it, and then I just kind of adjusted the number so I can make sure that I stayed within my carbs. I think I ended up going over like 4 grams of carbs, but that's totally fine. Added in a banana, and this is dessert. Got protein, got some carbs, got a little bit of sugar. You know, satisfy the sweet tooth, but still getting your protein in. And that is the last meal. So that wraps up today's full day of eating. I will make sure to link everything down below. My Super Coffee link will be down there. My link to a scale. This food scale is just so clutch. There's just certain things that just better to weigh out. That way you just can keep it a little bit more accurate. Pots and pans, you guys always ask about that. I'll link that down below as well. That pretty much wraps up this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. Thank you again, Super Coffee, for sponsoring today's video, and I will